Hey movie lovers! Welcome back to Cinegaze, your ultimate guide to epic cinematic experiences. This week, we've got an epic lineup of 5 incredible sci-fi action movies that will transport you to mind-bending worlds, packed with explosive action, mind-boggling visuals, and thought-provoking stories. Buckle up, because it's time to dive into some cinematic magic. Let's get started. I Am Mother. This film is a tense, psychological sci-fi thriller that keeps you guessing until the very end. Set in a post-apocalyptic world, it follows a young girl, simply called Daughter, who's been raised by an AI robot named Mother in an underground bunker. The twist comes when a stranger arrives and starts to unravel everything Daughter thought she knew. Clara Ruggard shines as the young girl torn between loyalty to the machine that raised her and her growing suspicions about the world outside. And Rose Byrne's voice work as Mother adds a chilling, almost eerie calm to the AI's actions. She's nurturing, yet there's always something unsettling lurking beneath the surface. The film tackles some deep themes about trust, parenthood, and what it means to be human. It's got a slow-burning tension that builds to a shocking climax, and it's the kind of movie that'll have you questioning everything by the end. I Am Mother may not have the explosive action of the other films on this list, but its emotional weight and psychological tension make it an unforgettable watch. Pacific Rim. Directed by Guillermo del Toro, this film is a love letter to the monster movies of old, but with a modern, adrenaline-fueled twist. The premise is simple but thrilling. Giant monsters known as kaijus are rising from the depths of the ocean, and humanity's only defense is to build equally massive robots called Jaegers, which are piloted by 2 people connected through a neural link. The action in Pacific Rim is nothing short of spectacular. You've got these massive robots and monsters going head-to-head in battles that feel almost impossibly huge. Buildings crumble, oceans churn, and the stakes couldn't be higher. But beneath all the mayhem, there's a human story too. We follow Raleigh, played by Charlie Hunnam, a washed-up pilot looking for redemption, and Mako, played by Rinko Kikuchi, a rookie with a tragic past. What really sets Pacific Rim apart is Guillermo del Toro's signature visual style. Every scene feels like it's dripping with atmosphere, whether it's a neon-lit battle in the rain or the eerie calm before a kaiju attack. The scale of this movie is colossal, and it's pure fun from start to finish. If you're in the mood for a visually spectacular, action-packed thrill ride, you can't go wrong with Pacific Rim. Blade Runner 2049. Directed by Denis Villeneuve, this is not just a movie, it's an experience. Set in a dystopian future where humans coexist with bioengineered beings known as replicants. This film is both a continuation and a reimagining of the iconic 1982 classic. Ryan Gosling plays Kay, a replicant Blade Runner whose job is to hunt down and retire older replicant models. But as he stumbles upon a long-buried secret that could shake the very foundations of society, the film shifts from a simple detective story to a meditation on identity, memory, and the blurred lines between human and machine. What makes Blade Runner 2049 truly stand out is its stunning visuals. Every shot is meticulously crafted, from the neon-soaked streets of a futuristic Los Angeles to the vast, desolate landscapes outside the city. It's like stepping into a dream. And let's talk about that soundtrack. The deep, booming score will give you chills, amplifying the film's epic scale. The Tomorrow War. Imagine getting drafted into a war, not just in your hometown or across the world, but 30 years into the future. Sounds wild, right? Well, that's exactly what happens in this high-octane, time-bending action film starring Chris Pratt. The Tomorrow War introduces us to a world where aliens have nearly wiped out humanity, and the only hope of survival is recruiting soldiers from the past to fight in the future. Chris Pratt's character, Dan, is an everyday guy turned reluctant hero who's thrust into this chaotic future where survival seems like a distant dream. But it's not just about fighting monsters. It's about family, sacrifice, and finding the strength to change your destiny. The action is relentless, from terrifyingly fast alien attacks to heart-pounding firefights. But the film doesn't forget to weave in those quieter moments where you really get to connect with the characters. And let's not forget the epic final showdown. It's the kind of edge-of-your-seat excitement that'll have you gripping your seat and holding your breath until the very last moment. If you're into pulse-pounding action with a touch of heart, The Tomorrow War is your next must-watch.
It's just programming.
It's created to protect us. Detonated a nuclear warhead in Los Angeles.
The Creator, directed by the visionary Gareth Edwards. This film takes you on a gripping journey through a world where artificial intelligence isn't just a tool. It's become a full-fledged rival to humanity. Set against the backdrop of a war between humans and advanced AI, this film isn't just about big explosions and futuristic battles, though it has plenty of those. It's also a deeply emotional exploration of what it means to be human. John David Washington stars as a soldier who's tasked with hunting down the Creator, the architect behind the AI uprising. But the twist? The weapon he's hunting turns out to be something completely unexpected, a childlike AI. This sparks a moral dilemma that gives the Creator its heart and depth, making it more than just another action movie. The world building in this film is spectacular. From towering, dilapidated cities to sprawling, desolate landscapes, every frame feels like a work of art. And the action sequences? Absolutely insane. Imagine the tense energy of a heist film combined with futuristic tech and an enemy that can think faster and fight harder than any human. It's a must-watch for anyone who loves sci-fi with substance. And there you have it. 5 incredible sci-fi action films to ignite your imagination and get your adrenaline pumping this week. Which one are you most excited to dive into? Let me know in the comments. And if you've got any favorite sci-fi action gems, I'd love to hear about them. As always, don't forget to subscribe to Cinegaze for your weekly dose of movie recommendations. And I'll see you next time with another round of cinematic thrills. Until then, happy watching.